Konnichiwa, everyone. Which is Japanese for
Go ahead, explain.
hello.
Explain what that
Just
is.
Japanese for hello.
Explain.
This is Japanese for hello. Welcome to our Get to Know You this week. We changed it up because after our Get to Know You this week, we'll be doing our chicken wing challenge, which we're not talking about yet because we really don't want to talk about it. This, by the way, I just want to be clear. This was his idea. You did this to us, but
we haven't, because we're going to start not necessarily this particular thing, but we're going to start doing this
a thing
as a
called
Yeah, go
family
ahead and
table.
explain.
family table.
Family table. So once a quarter, so 3 to 4 times a year, we'll do different ideas, and the goal is after this one to start doing it at people's houses.
Yeah.
So, but today is about get to know you. So to my left, Xavier Xavier
I'm
Bright.
gonna bite into this chicken unwillingly.
Xavier Bright. To my right, Range Armitar, which is usually not behind the camera.
No.
Today he's in front of the camera. For you that haven't seen him before, and then me
Only
in the
the second
middle,
time.
Dale Young. Only the second time. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the
Yeah.
second time.
Yeah.
So let's do our get to know you today. Do you want me to?
Sorry. No, you're good.
You want me to?
Yeah, please.
Because he's having to work the cameras and all too from out here. Get to know you today is, since this is our first episode in the month of October, which is the month of Halloween.
Beautiful.
Top 3 Disney deaths. Which seems a little morbid. But top 3 Disney deaths. We'll start with Range. And go
Okay.
me, then Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then I'm going to go with one, and I'm glad I get to go first so that nobody takes this one. I feel like this is going to be a popular one,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to go with Mufasa.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
You can't not have that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
Scar! Brother! Help me!
That was a good one.
That was good.
Good one. So, my first one, which I don't know why I'm using this as my first one because I don't think either one of y'all would pick this, but it's a really good one because I am a diehard Haunted Mansion fan, and it's in both movies. Master Gracie, and not that he died, that he poisoned himself because in the movie, his wife is a ghost, but in the movie after he dies, the rest of the time he is looking for his wife in the afterlife and he can't find her.
Mhm.
Like that's
Pretty sad.
pretty sad.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
pretty sad.
that's a good one. My first one is going to be Old Ray
That's a good
from
one.
Princess and the
I thought about
Frog.
that.
Yeah, sure enough.
Shadow Man stepping on him like he was a little roach.
Yeah.
That just hurt my heart.
Nobody got number old Ray okay.
Like it's just then you see his light go out,
Yeah.
but then you get a glimmer of hope because he's up there with old Evangeline.
Yeah.
But it's still like he just stepped on him. It was just and then he, just act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. So my next one is going to be probably no surprise, but I'm going to go with Hector.
Yeah.
Coco.
Mm-hmm.
Hector from Coco.
Poor man just trying to do the right thing.
He was just trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. He's a musician.
Poco loco, piquititi toco, he counted as a blessing.
That was a
Y'all
good
thought I forgot.
that was good.
Y'all thought I forgot. Yeah, no. I was
Yeah.
just waiting
No,
for
that was a good one.
a good
Yeah.
entrance.
So did he
Get
was
you off
actually
guard.
poisoned,
Yeah.
but they made fun of him because they choked him.
Chorizo.
Choked on chorizo.
Yep. So my next one, I went through a couple of them, but I feel like this one was pretty powerful. When Kerchak and Kala's baby died in the very beginning of Tarzan, that one was kind of creepy.
Yeah,
That was
Okay.
pretty rough.
Yeah.
That was pretty rough.
that was. To bounce off of that, I'm going to go with probably one of the most disturbing deaths in Disney history.
For sure.
Clayton.
Yeah.
And seeing his body hang whenever, it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, we don't
this is,
usually.
these are
Yeah.
children
Yeah.
that are watching
Yeah.
this. But it was like, that was a disturbing death because first off, you see him and you see what's about to happen, and then all of a
Tarzan's going,
sudden,
Clayton, stop.
stop, and then he's and then you just see his dead body hanging. It's just like
Knife falls and stabs to the ground.
yeah,
First machete.
yeah. Very disturbing.
So my next one's gonna be probably underrated because I feel like it's from an underrated movie. From Good Dinosaur, Henry.
Oh, Arlo's dad, Henry. Like that.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. Like that scene's intense because Arlo's a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, there's no logic in this. Your son's
Right.
already very scared as you're watching dad get taken away in water. Looks up into his eyes and goes, Arlo, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I am freaking out.
I'm like
even if I'm
trauma
the-
I'm the
dog.
scariest I've ever been.
Trauma dinosaur.
even if I'm
Yeah.
not a scaredy cat, this scared me.
Oh,
Like-
for sure.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
So mine came down to one or two. So I'm going to give one in case you give the other one as your other one. If you don't, then I'll give the other one. So does that make sense? That didn't make sense. I'm going to give one of them. I don't want to steal your last one.
Basically, what he's saying is he has another Rushmore Hill.
I do. Because I can't decide which one I like more. So the one I like, there's one I like more, but the other one I feel like stands the test of time. My third one that I like a lot is when Bing Bong died.
That was on my list.
Like
That
I
was
don't
on my list.
love the movie at all.
Yeah.
But there's only two scenes that I like. I don't love Bing Bong dying, but it got me.
Yeah.
I love the broccoli pizza when Anger was like, "What's next? You're Hawaiian pizza." He goes, "We have Hawaiian pizza, and now we got this."
Yeah. The
So
only
Bing
two
Bong.
scenes that I like in that movie is Bing Bong dying. Like, I
You
don't
are
like
gonna
it.
have to help me out.
But then
You don't know who Bing Bong is?
What movie are we talking about?
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
I've seen the movie.
Bing Bong.
Bing Bong.
He's like,
There's a friend, there's something, Bing Bong, Bing
Okay.
Bong.
that's our imaginary friend.
Oh.
And she falls off the cliff
Yeah,
to
yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
everything goes to
Yeah.
Okay. Like her,
Yeah, I'm with you now.
her memories.
Okay.
Right.
I'm with you now.
But that, and then I would die for Riley. I don't know why, but I love that guy.
yeah.
I would die for Riley. Okay, my last one is, so I have a few. Bing Bong was one of them. But the last one, I am going to go with, you don't see it, but you feel it. Li Shang and his dad, whenever, in Mulan, whenever Shan Yu goes through the general's village,
Mm-hmm.
and you see all of the dead bodies, and then Chien Po comes up with the general's helmet,
Yeah.
and it was like, the general, and gives it to Li Shang. And then Li Shang, goes off by himself, and he puts the sword, and, he's just having a moment. That was rough.
Yeah, it's real.
It was rough because his dad had just promoted him to captain.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh snap!
Yeah.
He gonna have daddy issues.
He gonna be dropping dogs.
He
For
gonna
sure.
have daddy issues.
So what were your other ones?
Bambi's mom.
That was my last one. That movie when
Bambi's mom.
Bambi mom got it. Like, ooh.
And Tadashi, Big Hero 6.
Tadashi's a good
Oh.
one. That was a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Those are the last
Yeah.
ones that I
Yeah.
had. I think that was it. And Mufasa, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, Mufasa is.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
So no, that's a good one. So that's it for this Get to Know You. Don't forget to check in with us Wednesday podcast.
Why does it feel like you're trying to stall?
Am I trying to? I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to do this. But podcasts are like, well, I don't need to listen to this one. We have questions. We each have 2 questions we're going to ask as we eat these wangs. So you can still listen on podcast if you want to. But even if you're a podcaster, this might be one of those times that you want to check in on the YouTube. And while you do it, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be mad.
And like Dale was explaining before, this is something that we're going to do quarterly, but it's going to be different each time. Maybe sometimes it's just going to be a specific cuisine from one of our backgrounds.
Right.
Where we're just at the table having a meal, and it may be a good meal. It may be not so good. You know, but this is just something that we want to do, just to add another element to our podcast.
The good thing though is I feel like in the grand scheme of things, this is going to be worse for you than us. Me and
What are you talking about?
like
The
not,
hot
Just
sauce?
the
not
food.
today. No, today. This
Just the
one,
food in general.
tomorrow
food,
or
yeah.
Wednesdays is going to be worse, I think, for me than y'all two. But in
But
general,
in general, oh, for sure.
you don't do well.
I don't do well with it. I go to Chipotle. You know, I got a few things that I
Not
like.
sponsored yet, by the way.
Not
Not sponsored yet, but one day we gonna get there.
So absolutely. So again, podcast 2 p.m., YouTube 4 p.m. Check in with us because we will be on here burning our stomach lining. So hope to see you on Wednesday. See you then, guys.